first thing you got to do is to take care of your order type. Your order type is how the transaction will behave on your marketplace, how they will be conducted. So to configure your order types, go to Settings and Order Types. The first thing you got to do is select for the first option the Selling Products option. Next, leave the second option on Yes. Here it's optional if you want the sellers to be able to indicate the original price of the item, since it's a used item marketplace, but you don't have to do it. It's up to you. And here, usually on brand new items, it's interesting to be able to indicate the SKU, but in the case of secondhand fashion, it's not always relevant. Again, it's up to you for this option. So for both, we'll leave it to no. Here you can configure the order button title. Buy now is fine, but you can customize to whatever you want. And of course, you want to enable payments, so you leave the option on yes. And you can leave the last option without any checkbox checked. For all this part, you can leave it like this because we're not a booking rental marketplace, so we don't care about these options, so we'll leave it all to no. What's interesting for us is here the product selling option. You want to enable shipping here, so select yes. And in case you're dealing with items that have a certain weight and that it's important to know the weight, you can enable this, but here we're dealing with clothes, so we don't mind. So we'll leave it to no. And we simply save. Next, head over to the Quantity tab. And here, if you want your sellers to define quantities, for instance, in the case where the sellers have multiple units of the same item, but in our example, usually on a secondhand fashion marketplace, the sellers only have unique items. So we simply leave the option to no. And again, you can allow the customers to choose a quantity when ordering. So for here, we'll simply leave both options to no and click Save. And now all we have to do, since we're dealing with products, is to take care of the shipping options.